This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 1021 of Horse Tip Daily. A different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you, one day at a time. Greetings, horse people. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily. Today, Jim Kinney, founder of Horse Grooming Solutions, talks about maximizing your cleaning efforts in the shortest amount of time. And we'll get right to our tip after this important message from Kentucky Performance Products.
This Nutrition Minute is brought to you by Kentucky Performance Products, the company that simplifies your search for research-proven nutritional supplements at kppusa.com.
The horse that matters to you matters to Kentucky Performance Products. Managing horses can be challenging. Each horse's personality affects the way he behaves and reacts to the world around him. Horses with certain dispositions can be at higher risk for developing health problems than others. High-strung or excitable horses are easily stressed, but so is the timid, quiet warrior. Stressed horses are more likely to develop digestive upsets that lead to colic, diarrhea, and ulcers. Nalox Advanced was specifically developed to support a digestive tract that is under stress. It sustains proper pH levels, reducing the incidence of ulcers and hindgut imbalances, while simultaneously supporting the healing of damaged tissues. Nalox Advanced supports the complete digestion of starches and sugars, and sustains populations of beneficial bacteria. Make life a little easier on your sensitive horse and start him on Nalox Advanced today. To learn more about the ingredients in Nalox Advanced, visit Kentucky Performance Products at kppusa.com.
And I'm so pleased to welcome back to Horse Tip Daily Jim Kinney from Horse Grooming Solutions. He's our grooming expert du jour, helping us out with all of the difficult things that happen and the unique challenges of keeping the horse's coats beautiful and well-conditioned in the wintertime. So today, Jim, it's all about maximizing how beautiful your horse looks in the shortest amount of time, because invariably you have a last-minute client come out to ride their horse. Somebody calls you late Friday night, wants to come look at your star sale horse. Friday afternoon, your best buddy's going to come over on Saturday at the crack of dawn to go trail riding, and you need your horse to look presentable. Give us some help with getting our horse to look as good as we can in as short a possible time as possible.
Well, I will do my best. I know that can be a challenging endeavor to take part in, but we'll do what we can to help you folks out there maximize and minimize quick grooming time.
Yes.
Okay, I would suggest, and I know I've been in this situation myself, having worked with a trainer in the early days of my experience with horses, because there were a lot of folks coming in and out of the barn to look at horses for sale during the winter months. And, of course, the main thing is if you're keeping a horse with short hair looking good, you want to make sure they have plenty of light, they're warm, they have plenty of forage, which of course helps to create heat in their body, which is going to keep their hair short. But if you've got to go in a hurry to get a horse ready for someone to look at or go trail riding, or just because it needs to be done quickly, there's a couple tricks or things very simply that can be done to help you do that. And again, there are tools such as the curry, the vacuum, a soft brush, a stiff brush. I would avoid combs because you don't want to be raking through your horse's mane and tail in a hurry, especially if they have thicker manes and tails, to get out things that are in there that should not be. I would suggest using, for quick fixes, a silicone application, a detangler, something that's super concentrated, lightly through their manes and tails, allows a quick slip with a stiff brush, or maybe a little bit heavier brush, like a brush comb, to get through there. We also happen to make a great product called Visual Difference in our Silverado line of products. It is a dirt spot and stain remover, and a lot of people call these products dry shampoos because you do not have to use water, and they're super for in-a-hurry cleanups. They remove manure, and Jennifer had mentioned that manure pillow that ends up in a horse's stall sometimes. When you greet them in the morning, and that's the last thing you need on their butt or their shoulder or their neck. So a product like that, any type of dry shampoo, is a great way to remove that. Our hair moisturizer, zip it, spray it all over their body. You can use it whether they're clean, dirty, wet, or dry. It makes no difference. Again, just elbow grease. And also another simple trick is to keep an oily rag, something that kind of looks nasty, but you're only using it on the horse. I mean, you're not wiping down buckets or anything else with that rag because you're putting that oil back into the horse's coat. And the harder you rub or brush, you stimulate the hair follicle of the horse, which releases the natural oil and produces shine. So lots of rubbing, lots of soft brushing on their coat, and then, of course, using a stiff brush to remove any crusty nasties that accumulate on their flanks, their legs, their manes or tail.
Now, Jim, I have to have a word with you here. Don't everyone take off your earbuds for a second. I need to talk to Jim. You've let loose one of my top secrets, the oily rag, because that's something I have done for years. I keep a special towel, and it's usually one of those made out of microfiber because I'm a microfiber addict. And I pretty thoroughly douse that rascal, usually with visual difference if I've got horses that are stabled or with the hair moisture if I've got outdoor horses. And I get it so wet that I can almost wring it out with one of those products. And I literally use it like a curry comb.
Super idea. You're on the right track. Super idea.
It's amazing how much better the horse's coat looks in one step, because the horse gets curried every time I take him out anyway, right? Hello, that gets done. But I need to pull the horse out, and I need to have him looking as special as I can in 3.5 minutes or less. I curry the whole horse's body with that towel, and I have mostly white towels in my barn because they're easy to bleach when I clean them. It's amazing. I get done with that horse, and I can pat him on the bum, and there's no handprint where 5 minutes ago there was. It's an amazing process to have that one product in your secret tool belt and that one tool in your secret tool belt. And people come in your barn and go, "Oh, wow, your horse looks great," thinking you spent hours. No, today I spent 10 minutes. Well, there you have it. For links to today's guests, topics, or products, go to horsetipdaily.com. And you can have all of your favorite Horse Radio Network shows with you wherever you go by downloading the free app for your iPhone or Android. Just go to your app store and search Horse Radio Network. Download it today. It's quick, it's free, and it's easy. This podcast has been brought to you through the generous support of Kentucky Performance Products and listeners like you. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.